So guys, got another Discord guide for you guys. This time I'm going to show you guys how to make shiny eggs using Discord. So, this is pretty straightforward and easy, but I want to preface by saying not every Discord can do this. And this is to make basic shiny eggs. This is not to make like battle ready eggs or anything that shouldn't be in an egg. And it's a pretty simple thing, but I'm going to walk you guys through step by step how to do it. But if you are in Discord, that isn't mine, make sure to ask in that server's help channel if you can make eggs via imports there. You can make them through PK8 and PKX. I've got another guide for that. I'll leave that in the description. But make sure that you ask that server first and you go based on that server's rules. So before we get started, make sure you're in Discord. Make sure that you have Nintendo Switch Online, and that you have either Sword or Shield. So I'm gonna go ahead and break it down for you guys. I mean, I've got a guide in my Discord, but I'm gonna break it down for you guys and show you. So one of the first things you'll see with an import is you're going to have to do egg, and then parentheses you're going to put the Pokemon's name. So here you see I got Charmander, but let's say you want to do something that has like a Galarian form. So what you do is egg, and let's do Ponyta, and you would do dash, and make sure that you would do the first letter of that second part capitalized. It matters a lot more than you guys think it does. So now you have Ponyta Galar. So if you have like Zigzagoon Galar, same method. If you have something that has like a male female form, like let's say Nidoran, I'm gonna do Nidoran dash F for female, Nidoran dash M for male. It's as simple as that. That's one of the ways that you make sure that you keep track of your different forms. Same thing with like Alola. You'd have dash Alola right there. And then next to that you can do your I'm gonna go back to Charmander as an example. And next to that you have in space, in parentheses, you'll have your gender. So you either have M or F, or you can just leave it blank, it'll randomize it, or leave it blank if the mon does not have a gender. And so for your next line, you're going to do the ball. And keep in mind, all these lines that I'm showing you guys, you don't have to do every single one of them. You can do it as simple as egg and just get the Charmander male. You can just get the Charmander. You can do egg and include the shiny. You can take away different parts of this, but what I'm doing is I'm showing you every different part that is possible. And I'm going to get on to why you don't see moves here. And so you got ball here. And so for the balls, you can do any ball that can be caught in except for master ball, because eggs cannot hatch in master balls or cherish balls. So keep that in mind. So, and same thing with like the form, make sure that you capitalize everything. So go do ball, and let's say I do fastball. Make sure it's capitalized just like that. And so with abilities, again, you can leave the ability line blank. You can not have this line at all, and it will just pick a random ability. But there you go. You got ability. I can change it to what's the other one? Blaze. Ability Blaze. Boom. It's that easy. And I'm gonna leave a copy of this template in the description as well. That way you guys can see it. And I might pin it in the comments too, in case if I remember. So shiny. Shiny is a little bit different. So you can either do shiny yes, and shiny yes will make it either be star or make it be square. You can do shiny star, make sure it's guaranteed a star, or shiny square, guarantees it's a square. It's that simple. And now we're at the nature line. So with nature, I mean, you can leave it blank, or you can do a nature. So we can do like adamant nature. That easy. Jolly nature. Any different kind of nature that you need, you can just make it that way. And again, make sure that you are capitalizing the first letter of everything. Now, IVs, this is another line that is optional. So for IVs, what I see a common mistake is people will do 31 attack, and then they'll do 31 of everything else. By default, if you don't fill out the IV line with these eggs, it's going to be perfect 31 IVs no matter what. So you can leave that alone. If you want to do anything that isn't 31, that's when you would do like little modifiers. So if you want to do like 30 in defense, and again, make sure that you are your abbreviations and spellings are all correct. Otherwise, it's not going to come through. And when you're making these imports, make sure that your formatting looks good. Like you can't have the egg and the ball on the same line. Make sure that you're pressing enter and not pressing not spacing it down because that'll throw it off as well. And so the one thing you're seeing missing here is the moves. You used to be able to do moves for these, but the dev that created this, to my knowledge, as of now, you cannot do moves with it. So what it does, it'll do like the basic like hatch moves, and it'll throw in some egg moves. So I mean, I know some people don't like that, but I mean, with how easy it is to get egg moves after something's hatched, it shouldn't be too much of an issue. But yeah, and so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and make it, and then I'm going to show you guys the results. So Control C, and I'm going to, and remember, I mean, every Discord bot is different. Make sure that you educate yourselves on what the trade command is for that bot. So I'm going to do this, and it's trade, and then press enter. Now I'm added to the queue. The bot just messaged me. I mean, different bots, different speeds. So this could be I could get a trade instantly, or I might have to wait 3 minutes. It's just how things go. Some bots are busier than others. Just remember, this is most bots are free, so just understand that. And this is if you want to get what you want. I mean, you might have to wait a little bit. That's just the reality of things. But yeah, so now we're just waiting, and again, just make sure that you guys are paying attention to the things that are there. And again, I will put a copy of that import there. That way you guys can see it. So, and when the egg hatches, as eggs do, they'll hatch with your trainer info and all other stuff. So you don't have to add your TID, SID, OT because it's an egg. It's going to hatch with it regardless. So there we go. I just got my code, and then what we're going to do is we're going to look and see and make sure that everything looks exactly as we expected. So 0002 847. And remember, make sure that you're being fast with your code because you do have a certain amount of time to actually conduct the trade. Otherwise, the bot will skip you, or somebody could match the bot and snipe your trade. It's not something people are doing intentionally. It's just one of those things where we cannot stop anyone else around the world from using the exact same code. So just keep that in mind. So I'm just going to trade my Eternatus. I mean, I don't really care. I mean, there's my egg right there. So just got to wait for it to conduct the trade. And again, this can only make like basic eggs. You cannot make battle ready eggs with this. So don't add anything extra, which is something I notice people doing. Like you'll say, hey, you can do X, Y, and Z, and then they do B, F, G, stuff like that. So just keep in mind and stay within the parameters of the guide that's provided to make sure that you are actually doing this stuff accurately. All right, so blah blah blah. Eggs hatched. Eggs out of the trade, and typically these eggs are going to hatch within a few steps. It shouldn't take too long at all. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this egg over to my party, and let's look at this egg real quick. And as you can see, I'll make this a little bit larger for you guys so you can see it well. But as you guys can see, well, let me click on the egg. Boom. But yeah, as you guys can see, it's in a beast ball. And you can't see anything else until it hatches. So let's go ahead and let's give this thing a hatch. But again, it should hatch within a few seconds. If not, I mean, it's the usual like little egg steps and stuff like that to get the hatch, but it shouldn't take too long. But either way, I mean, it's better than going to the daycare and going through trial and error with eggs. So just kind of keep that in mind. It's a really great tool to kind of get what you want. All right, so these do not hatch in a few seconds. So I'm going to keep this going. That way you guys can kind of see the egg hatch for yourselves. Sorry, I am not in an ideal place to hatch eggs. There is so much stuff on the street. Oh no. And plus I am just terrible at this. Yeah, it's not like the daycare where it's like you have like this long road that you can just go through. I'm probably upsetting that child. Keep hitting him with my bike. Boom. Yeah, she's angry. Oh, I don't want to sit down. All right, let's just bike. Got to go fast. Not going too fast though. Really not going that fast at all. But yeah, I mean it's gonna be your normal egg hatching time, but I mean it's worth it in the end to, like I said, get what you want. I mean that's the whole goal. That's the goal here, guys. To get what you want. How long does it take to hatch a Charmander? I should have did like a bug or like a bird. Those usually hatch like really fast. Oh no. All right, let's see how long this thing is from hatching. Check summary. Oh no, it's not even clear. It's at that part where it says it appears to move occasionally. What you want to look for is sounds can be heard. Sounds can be heard means it's going to hatch like really soon. I may edit and trim this down a little bit, but I mean, I think you guys will survive. I mean, you can stop the video here. I mean, just so you know that you got the egg. This is just more so me showing you guys what comes out of the egg. Eh, Woo, getting those burning calories, those imaginary calories, just knocking them all out of here. All right, they see me rolling. There we go. It hatched. Dude, I was about to sing for you guys, and then my egg hatched. Sorry, man. That's really unfortunate. All right, and as you see, Charmander hatched and square shiny. But we're gonna go check the ball and we're gonna check the IVs. That way you guys can kind of see that it came out exactly as we wanted. No, not in Cineroar. Check summary. Okay, so it hatched with my OT information. As you can see, it's the nature that I wanted. It's timid. It's got some moves. Didn't have any egg moves, but no big deal. No big deal because, like I said, you can teach them in game. And let's check the IVs. Zero attack IVs, 31 and everything else, just like we had planned. So hey, that Charmander came out perfect, exactly as we wanted to. So, hopefully this guide helps you. If you have any questions, ask in the comments below, or yeah, ask in the comments below. Because I mean, this guide is more so a universal guide to be used in other Discords, not just my own. Um, Let me know if you guys like this. I mean, definitely drop a like, subscribe, and yeah, just keep it rolling. And you guys have a good day.